Now let's see the formula of permutation in case where all objects are different. Which is also referred to as no repetition. Okay, so in this case what happens is, let's say you take n objects, okay, and the number of objects taken at a time are r objects are taken at a time such that r is greater than 0 and less than equal to n. So let's say you have 5 objects. You may take 1 object at a time, 2 objects, 3 objects, 4 objects or 5 objects, all of them taken at a time. But none of these objects are repeating, which means that all the objects are different. Now you saw earlier, and I'll explain it to you through this example because this is something you've already seen, that when you had 5 places and you had to fill in the word alphabets of the word kites such that none of them repeated, you got this as 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, right? Now 5 was also equal to the number of objects. N is equal to 5, where N stands for number of objects. Okay, so if you see basically this was what? This is equal to N into N minus 1 into N minus 2, and it goes on, and in the last it becomes N minus R plus 1. So basically 1 is equal to what? 1 is equal to N, which is 5. Here how many objects did you take up? Okay, now you must be wondering how come I did get this N minus R plus 1. So let's say we took that the R objects are taken at a time, which means that there were R places. Okay, so the first place can be filled in by N objects, which is all the 5 objects which we took in our example. Second was by 4 objects, which was N minus 1. So if there are R places in all, this is the rth place. Okay, so the first one was N, second was N minus 1, which was, so whatever is the number of place. So if this is first place, what we subtract from here is 0. If this is second place, what we subtract from here is 1. So if this is the rth place, what we will subtract from N is R minus 1. If you open the bracket, you get N minus R plus 1, which is what we have put in here. And in terms of formula, that is written as NPR, okay, or N explanation, which is also known as factorial N, and this is equal to this particular formula. So the permutation is NPR or factorial N, which is basically nothing but 1 into 2 into 3 into N minus 1. So this is how you write basically factorial N.